How did this one feel?
Oh, it felt great. You couldn't draw it up any better. A little comeback win in overtime for the first one. It was an awesome win. I'm so happy and excited to be a part of this group and do something special here. So yeah.
What were the feelings like going into this game?
Yeah, obviously a little nerves. It was obviously a huge game in the standings, and 12:30 game, quick turnaround from yesterday. But just went out there and tried to play my game, keep things simple, and not overthink it.
When did you hear that you would be moved, and what has it been like for you since then?
Yeah, I found out in the early afternoon yesterday, and pretty much got straight on a flight. We were in Florida, so a little far away, but they got me down right away, and it was just really quick and exciting.
You felt a shock?
Yeah, it was a shock. I didn't expect to be traded from Buffalo. It happens. So, it's a shock, but you got to put it behind you quick. And, it's obviously some big games coming up, so just got to focus on that.
Transition made a little bit easier knowing that you saw some familiar faces in the locker room?
For sure, yeah. I've played with a few of the guys here, whether it's Hockey Canada, and then I've also been with a lot of the staff on Hockey Canada too. So a lot of familiar faces makes it easy coming to a new team for sure.
How does it feel to be playing significant hockey at this time of the year?
Yeah, it's awesome. I haven't done that in a couple of years, so these big meaningful games, it's you just get up for them so much more, and you get so excited to play every night and go to war. So I'm excited for what's to come.
You got an assist already today. Could you take us through the play that led you to get your first point as a set?
Yeah, just a good shot from the blue that got through, and then I just saw it sitting there in my eyes. I couldn't believe it was sitting there, and then I somehow managed to miss it. But I'm glad Ridley was there to follow it up and tap it home.
Was it special because you just arrived here to have an assist?
I'm just focused on winning now. Just wanted to win this game so bad, especially as my first game here. Just wanted to win, so I'm glad we did that.
Probably good that you didn't have time to think about it and just jump right in.
I think so. I think that makes it a lot easier. I wasn't nervous thinking about it all day. Pretty much just woke up, came to the rink, and got on the ice. So I do think it made it easier for sure.
How much did it just help to play with Batherson? Obviously, you guys played at the World Championships, and then you played tonight on the same line.
Yeah, we played together at Worlds, and we had some good chemistry there. So. It's easy to play with them. Both those guys I was playing with are really easy to play with. They made it easy for me out there.
Drake mentioned yesterday when they got off the ice from practice, he'd already gotten texts from you. Can you share what those texts were like, and were they, I guess, similar to the vein of your excitement to wanting to be here?
I don't remember exactly what I said. I sent a lot of texts yesterday, but I just texted them like, "Let's go, bro! Like this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to get there and get things moving."
What was your thought from the fan reaction when you first stepped on the ice and your name was on the big screen?
Yeah, it felt great. For them to cheer when I step on the ice. It feels great to have that support from the fan base, and it felt really good. I appreciate it lots.
You're stepping into a locker room that's dealing with a lot of emotions. I mean, they're excited to have you here, but they know they lost a good friend on the other side of Josh. What's it been like for you to navigate this locker room in the short time you've been here through all the feelings they're going through?
Yeah, obviously it's always tough losing a teammate and a good friend, so I feel for them in that aspect. But I haven't really had much time to think about that. Just came to the rink ready to play, and everyone else is ready to play. So I'm sure I'll get to talk to the guys more now and get to know them all a little better.
What time did you get to Ottawa yesterday?
Around 9 p.m.
You were also credited with a career-high 9 hits. Is that something you take pride in?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of my game, and I think I lost a little bit these last few years, but I know I need to bring that back, and I want to be someone that's hard to play against and physical and in those battles, and it's a big part of my game, and obviously there's a lot of guys here that play that way, so. Yeah.
Brady is able to do on the ice, to have him by your side this time and to see him score 2 goals like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome playing with him now. It's a guy you don't like playing against, obviously. So, to be on the same side as him and going to war with him and battling with him every night, it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to keep that going.
You've been described as a good two-way player. How much pride do you take in being good at the defensive end of the ice?
Yeah, it's something I've taken pride in my whole career. I know I haven't been good enough these last few years, but it's something I want to get back and be recognized as a 200-foot player who can play in all situations of the game. And be trusted in big situations. So it's something I want to get back.
Strong emotions here over the last 24 hours. Can you just, first of all, walk us through the overtime win?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great play by Timmy. I just knew at that part of the ice, got to shoot it, and it was I guess a big win, but I mean that doesn't happen without big goals from Rids and Ammo and just belief in the resilience that we have amongst each other, that no matter how much time is, that we always have a chance to come back.
This is one of those games where you could have got frustrated, I think, offensively.
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at some of the chances that we missed, power play opportunities that we didn't capitalize on. We could easily let the frustration consume us, change the way we want to play, and get in the way of what we're trying to do. And I think that's just showing that where our team's at right now. That frustration doesn't matter. That's it's always the next shift, always about it doesn't matter. If down 3-1, 3-0 Washington, that we're just going to claw our way back.
How did you deal with all the emotions the last few hours, and was it hard to prepare for that game?
I mean, obviously it was a really hard day yesterday. Sucked, but with that being said, and it's today you got a job to do, and for us it's every game's a game 7 right now, so you can't let emotions and things in your head kind of get in the way of it. And for us it's just all about winning this game. It didn't matter how, didn't matter kind of about anything. It was all about winning this game and taking advantage of this opportunity that we had.
What were your first impressions of Dylan's game for you guys?
Yeah, I think Cuz and Gilby's, I think they're both played a big impact in tonight's game, and it's going to be really, really fun to get to know him today, the next couple of days, and be a part of this ride and journey to the end. So, two great guys so far, and really looking forward to getting to know them. And like I said, it's going to be a fun ride. So to have them on board and ready to give it 100%, that makes me really excited.
When you guys come to your locker room, how do you go about getting to know them more and making them feel more comfortable in your locker room?
Well, today was as tough of a situation. Of the 12:30, you're just hello and let's go play hockey. That's what's nice about an afternoon like today, that be able to spend some time tonight and probably watch some hockey and do some things together, a couple of us, and get to know them. I just think making them feel welcome, making them feel that that they're a part of it right from the second that they got here. That's what's most important to me, and what we're trying to do here. That's right from day one, that you're welcome with open arms.
500 NHL games for you now personally. Just what comes to mind when you reflect on the first 500 in your career?
Yeah, I mean, how fast it went by. Halfway to 1,000. I guess that's the only thing that I can really think of. But there's been a lot of fun along the way. But I know there's gonna be a lot more fun here down the road.
It's a 14 straight game with a point for Tim. What have you seen from him during that stretch? Is he doing anything different, or?
I mean, he's just so good. Just back-to-back overtime games. He's the primary reason why we've won those games. So, I don't think for him there's been much of a change. He's as confident as they get, and he's going to be a crucial part for our team down the stretch here.
Brady, with some time to reflect after the trade yesterday, what message do you think that sent to your team?
To be honest, I yesterday didn't really think of that question, and today, of course, just had my focus on the game. I mean, I don't know what message. To be honest, that's you kind of stopped me there. So I don't want to give a dumb answer for you and something that I haven't thought about. So maybe if you ask me that in a couple of days, I'll give you a better answer.
I'll get back.
Perfect.
How comfortable is this team right now when they're down a couple goals or a goal? You've come back in 4 straight games. Like, what's kind of the mindset when you're down?
Yeah, I didn't know 4 straight games. I mean, it's confidence. Once you do it once, you can do it again. And I think that Washington game really gave us a lot of confidence of, top 5 team in the NHL, down 3, that we can just call our way back. And I think it's just the mindset. is to block out that frustration and know how much time you have left, that there's plenty of time and anything can happen as long as you stick with it. And I think that's what we're doing, and it's working out right now.
Good comeback win for you guys. How are you feeling after that game?
Awesome. It's great. What's not to love?
What do you think of how your team pushed back?
Pesky sand strikes again. I thought that we knew what needed to be done. Obviously the results after 2 periods wasn't going our way, but in the room, but also on the ice, it felt like it wasn't really any doubt. Then they make a good play to get it up to 3-1, but at the same time, I didn't feel like there was any panic coming from the guys. We didn't change, and that's important to not get rattled and not change anything, because we know that we're a really good team. We'll do the things that we're really good at.
Can you take us through what happened on the first goal you allowed? It was a bit of a weird one, that triple.
Yeah, so I learned a new rule today. So at the time, hits me in the stomach, hits me in my pads, and then I think it starts rolling in between my legs. And then the ref whistles, but the rules states that even if the ref blows the whistle, if there's a continuation of the play, like now when the puck is still moving, they have to call a goal. The good thing is that we're unflappable, and we can't really do anything about it. Would I like to see a rule change on that matter? Yeah, it's a reason for discussion, especially when there's a whistle blown. Both defensemen or so stops playing. But if the puck is still moving, they're going to call a goal. So you're not allowing the defenseman and the goalie to, react to it and then maybe act upon it. So I was surprised. And I had a good conversation with the refs. And they told me about the rule. And I said, okay, good for you. Then it's a good call.
It felt like you kind of grew into the game after that goal. It seemed like you kind of made a couple big saves in the second and third period.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a Hawaii hockey there in the second period. A little bit too much back and forth when it comes to our game. But we pulled through. We got some timely saves, and we shut it down in the end there. We did a good job of, like I said, not getting frustrated after that, because you can be, especially when the game starts to develop into that sort of hockey. So I'm really proud of the guys for sticking with it in the third.
How much have you seen maybe this team, you talked about like the pesky sense, striking back, kind of evolving in terms of coming back? It's like it's 4 straight games that you've come back and got at least a point in a couple.
It's not optimal in a way. It's a strength for sure, knowing that you're never out of the game. We showed that in Washington, and we showed that here tonight. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm so proud of the guys, that they show that unflappable mindset of just keep going, keep grinding away, and the good things will come. And we didn't think about the results, we were thinking about the process in the game, and that ends up being a positive result in the end, if you look at the results from today's game.
How do you feel about the new guy?
Which one? I got 3 new guys. One is not here, so Sweden didn't want to come in for this one. Number 24, Cozens. Okay, right. Yeah, he did a great game. It's not easy coming in and playing the right after getting dealt, especially when you've been in a place like Buffalo for a long time. First new team you get to. I give him credit for how we went about it today. I want to give credit as well to our defenseman as well, Gilbert, that came in as well and played a couple of minutes. I don't know what he finished off with, but both did a really good job of coming in and being a positive factor into this win.
Are you proud that the team came back strong in the third period?
Yeah. No, I'm really glad. I think I said that. So, yeah, I'm really glad that we stuck with it.
Coach, obviously lots to like about this game, including the end result.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably one of the better games we've played in a little while here. Their goalie played well. We created a lot and stuck with it, found a way to win.
What do you think this team's doing really well in terms of coming back in games? You've come back in your last 4 games to get.
Yeah, I just think not getting away from our game and staying aggressive, but without cheating the game or turning over pucks. And I like how we went to the net tonight as well.
I was going to say in the third period, it felt like you were going to the net a bit more. Did you have a message or,
We've been talking about that a lot lately. You go down the stretch, things are going to get tighter, and if you want to score goals, you got to get to the paint.
Why did you put Dylan Cozens in the bumper spot on your second power play unit, and how do you think he played in that role?
Yeah, I thought he was fine tonight. He was good tonight. He played good. We just wanted to keep it simple. The rest of it's not just about where he fits well. It's just we haven't had a practice. The other guys are used to playing in their spots, and it just made sense. And I thought Alfie made a good call there.
First impressions on Dennis Gilbert?
Yeah, liked him. Physical, moved the puck well. Looked good.
I think Cozens also set or matched a career high for hits. Did you ask him to be more physical in this game?
Let me just look. Yeah, I did have a lot. No, I just talked about our team identity and how we want to play, and I think it fits in with how he wants to play. And just go play, enjoy the game, play fast, play physical, and good things will happen.
Brady Tkachuk was also very emotional after that win. How did he pull you guys into the fight tonight?
Well, he always does. I think it's been an emotional 24 hours for not only him but the rest of our group, and having a 12:30 start. I give our team a lot of credit for getting focused to play tonight, and he's as the captain of their team, he's maturing a lot as he goes along as well.
Linus explained to us on the first goal that he allowed, there was like a really weird rule. He didn't realize that even though the play had been whistled dead, like the puck was still called a goal because of the continuation of it.
Yeah.
Were you explain the rule at all? Were you aware of it at all?
I'm aware of the rule. It doesn't happen very often, and it's unfortunate that it did tonight.
Do you have an update? Travis Hamonic left and looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, no, I don't.